Hello, hello, hello. You're tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's second topic, Shannon Sharpe. First take? Listen, we covered this before. I know y'all remember it, but I specifically said I did not see Shannon Sharpe joining ESPN for a couple of reasons. One, I didn't think he was going to be behind somebody with an ego on the level of a Skip, which is what Stephen A. is. And I did not see him going to a network that is going to get their money's worth out of him. ESPN works their people. It's part of the reason why Barkley and them said they wouldn't work for ESPN. It's been a running gag on Inside the NBA for years. So I was thinking, Shannon Sharpe is not going to do it. But Nitro could be wrong about this, guys. Totally wrong about this. So check this out. Stephen A. posts, or matter of fact, I'm gonna go down the rabbit hole. Legion Hoops posts breaking. Shannon Sharpe has talked to ESPN about joining their network, including Stephen A. Smith's First Take. Okay, everyone's like, rumors. But then Stephen A. Smith quote tweets this on Twitter and says, "Look for me on Friday, folks. I'll be addressing all the things I need to address back on the Stephen A. Smith Show podcast on Friday. Then live on First Take Monday morning. See y'all in a minute. Buckle up." That's what he said in response to the breaking by Legion Hoops. Then you would think like, okay, well, that's all. He didn't say much. Then Shannon Sharpe tweets the quote tweet and says, "What you addressing on Friday? I got some free time, so feel free to FaceTime me before my meetings." All of this is clarified that they have been in conversations. They have been in conversation of probably working with each other and probably trying to take First Take to another level. Look, I'm going to be real with y'all. I'm going to keep it a buck. I don't think that has sustainability. I don't. Stephen A. and Shannon Sharpe, everyone's like, "Oh, yeah, I can't wait to watch it. It's going to be beautiful." No, it's not. I think that it's going to be, people are going to get fed up with it. I think it's going to be too much. And I think a lot of people are going to be looking at the screen at ESPN going just like this. Because they're going to get tired of both of them pretty quickly. Listen, Shannon Sharpe has done a great job of turning himself into a star. I said specifically that if he was to take this route, I felt like leaving sports a little more. Doing something like how you see, what's the DN that now is on like ABC mornings and stuff like that? Like something like what he's doing. Who has a sack record. Y'all know what I'm talking about with the gap in his teeth. But I thought that that's where he would go. Separate himself more. He would still do sports here and there, but he would go beyond sports and start covering everything because his stardom would allow him to do so. When you're in the lane that he's in, this is debate. Embrace debate. When he was on Undisputed, people loved to side with him predominantly because they loved to hate Skip. You got to understand, Skip Bayless is such a large entity. An entity where people do not like. You get where I'm coming from? And when you can be the person going against him, people are going to root you on. It added to the show that Shannon Sharpe had such a high level of charisma. You get where I'm coming from? Which made it even, or took the show even further. Because it was comical at times. And for some people, he was hood. You know what I mean? Breaking out the backwoods, breaking out the brandy and stuff like that, sipping some, coming on there with his do-rag or his wave cap on, all those stuff. Do you see those tricks and stuff like that working opposite of Stephen A. Smith? I don't. See, one thing with Fox, even though they have obnoxious people that work there, they let people be themselves. And ESPN's a whole different monster. Now, everyone's going to say, well, ESPN's losing money, and they're going to allow Shannon to be Shannon. I don't think Shannon's going to be fully Shannon. I don't think so. And I think that it's about chemistry. I remember watching the first season of Undisputed, and its rocky ups and downs, and I was watching as Shannon Sharpe and Skip Bayless gained chemistry. Stephen A. Smith is not patient at all. And he does not like people that disagree with him. Now, look, a lot of people are going to say Skip feels that same way. No, there is a difference. We've seen Stephen A. get people fired when they don't like if you don't like what they're saying or what they're doing. You get where I'm coming from? First Take is wholeheartedly Stephen A.'s now. That show does not work without him. So, I'm really, interested in seeing how this is all going to play out, because it's something that needs to be said and talked about, because a lot of us watch, our sports shows, and sports shows get taken over by Debate, Get Up, First Take, all these different shows. And remember, a lot of those guys aren't there no more, like the Max Kellermans and stuff. They're not there. The Jalen's, they're not there. So are we going to lean on a Shannon Sharpe, or is he just going to be a pop-up character that's collecting a check? Either way, I don't see it working. And, and I want to say this before I end the video. Where's Michael Irvin? I was saying this before. Have y'all noticed how they just put him on the back burner? Like, you don't hear nothing about him at all. But what do you guys think? Like I said before, I don't think a team up of Stephen A. and Shannon is going to be good. I just don't see it. I don't think it's going to be, I think it's going to be too much. I really do. I really think it's going to be too much. And I think people are going to get turned off by it. And they're going to say they're missing, chemistry and stuff. And I'm dead serious. I don't see them working at all. I mean, there might be some, excitement when the show first starts, but then time and everything sets in, it loses its appeal because it's no longer the new thing. And then, talent and skill and, charisma have to take over. And Shannon Sharpe has big charisma, but will Stephen A. allow that charisma to overshadow him? You get where I'm coming from? Because they're in a very cutthroat, zone right now. It's about winning. It's about making a show work. If the network is looking like they can replace you, then you're replaced by a cheaper option. That's what ESPN's on right now. So I don't know if Stephen A. is gonna lay back some of the reins. Because what will then the execs think? Right now, he's irreplaceable to ESPN. Will he be irreplaceable if you add Shannon Sharpe to that? Will he be irreplaceable if you add Shannon Sharpe to Pat McAfee? Or Pat McAfee? See what I'm saying? So let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. Do you think Shannon Sharpe and Stephen A. Smith could work as a dynamic duo? Well, once again, it's an episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you all for watching. You know how we get down. We laugh, we have fun, but everything we talk about is rooted in facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment. I love the comments. Just be respectful. That's literally all I ask. And if you would like to donate to this channel to help it grow, bottom of the screen on this side is a QR code. QR codes to a Cash App. Cash App's how we do all donation, and it's located in the description of every single video that we do. And the name of the Cash App is The Wunderkind Show. Also available is the Patreon. 3 tiers that we have now available. Extra content. It's crazy. Discord, merch, all that stuff. That's all what's encapsulated into it. So give it a look. I'm so serious. It's definitely worth it, and it also helps the channel. But once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This show's Nitro signing off, and as always, you guys know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yeah.